Well, we've all been sitting here and listening to how the fashion industry is trapped in a system that doesn't evolve much. In reality, the fashion industry, like any other industry that is built on a capitalist system, is a result of a series of decisions that maximize profit over everything else. And as you've heard, the numbers are super scary, right? And it leaves us kind of hopeless when we look at the climate crisis we are currently facing. We are left without future perspectives. And that's why I would like to go way back and tell you the story of the Diplodocus. So the Diplodocus was a dinosaur that evolved over millions of years. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in movies. They were huge herbivores with like very long necks that, let's be honest, would put the current day giraffes to shame. They evolved to be the best in their environment over millions of years. And their long necks were a tool to reach the highest branches and get the most delicious food that other dinosaurs could dream of. And as we all know, things suddenly changed. There were no more resources like big, green, juicy trees, and the same evolution that played the crucial role in their evolution ended up killing them. The small mammals and other smaller creatures outlived these giant beasts because they needed less resources to survive. And industries like the fashion industry developed just like the Diplodocus. A small evolution here and there to ensure they get the most profit. And this quickly became the industry standard of the way we do things around here. And I'm pretty sure that there were plenty of reasons 50 years ago to go through all the steps that are involved in the thing that fashion industry operates right now. However, their competitors, the ones who are now starting from scratch, are skipping most of the steps and the way things are usually done. And every day, we get a new chance to begin again. The thing is, if we don't find a way to do things differently, someone else will. And I wouldn't be here today if I didn't choose to do things differently myself. In the early 2000s, I was a young personal shopper, taking my clients through Milan, Paris, and Berlin, looking for the best clothes they could wear. And once I found those clothes, I had to integrate them into their wardrobes. And I saw over and over again how many of those wardrobes were full of clothes that they stopped wearing. So the solution wasn't to buy more clothes, but to find a way to enjoy the clothes we already have for longer. The Wonder Wardrobe method came to life from this need of having a wardrobe that doesn't bore us or give us anxiety every morning. So I started creating kind of like a new method of collecting our clothes in our wardrobes. And of course, the first thing that I wanted to do is to create a sustainable wardrobe. But then I also wanted a wardrobe that gives me exciting outfits, that gives me zero anxiety in the morning. that I don't have to think too much about what I should wear, how I should look, how people perceive me. I just wanted to have nice outfits to wear every day and enjoy myself. So I think the problem is not that we have nothing to wear, but that we forgot how to make exciting outfits out of the clothes we already have. And the big fashion companies, they will not find a way to adapt before our planet's resources ran out. They will pretend they've changed, but that's just greenwashing. Greenwashing is a common practice in today's corporate communication. Without proper market regulations, everyone can claim to be sustainable or come up with silly terms like conscious collections. The fashion industry tries to join sustainable culture, but it uses its terms like a mask. They want to be, of course, as relevant in a culture that is leaving them behind. You, me, and everyone else in this room create culture every day. The way we talk, the way we treat each other, the way we do business or pick our clothes, all create culture. We can do it consciously or unconsciously, but we are all creating a culture that molds the world around us. And the path of least resistance is what keeps the current culture going. Nowadays, everyone wants to just do the easiest thing. If it's a bit hard, right? We should just try something else. Younger generations, they read less because it takes time, it's hard. Older generations, they hold on to traditions because learning new traditions might be hard. So let's keep doing things like we've always been done, right? And if we can find a way to do it easier, even better. But unfortunately, this luxury ended a long time ago. And I am actually scared, as you are, looking 20 years ahead and realizing that the world I grew up in will look completely different. And that's why I came here today to give you a chance for hope. The fashion industry can still change, and Portugal is a leading example. The local industry here is a powerhouse for innovation and true sustainable fashion. So if you do something in sustainable fashion, your eyes are on Portugal. Just like the small mammals that survived the dinosaurs, smaller fashion brands are building a new way to do things. Some start small by reducing their waste and using biodegradable materials or dead stock materials. Other fashion companies create a whole circular system of producing, selling, and recycling clothes. But they need our help to make the fashion industry giants go extinct. So I would like to share with you a few ways in which you can create a new fashion culture, the one you will be finally proud of. A lot of sustainable fashion advice starts with buy less, and I don't entirely subscribe to that. I think a better advice is buy better, enjoy more, because your hard-earned money is a vault that counts in everything you purchase. And in order to buy better and enjoy more, you will need to create a wardrobe plan. And here's the list we can do: a simple wardrobe plan we can all use. So I prepared a system with very easy steps that I'm going to show you right now. So the first step would be finding out how many outfits you actually need. So when I started working on this new system of creating wardrobes, my first question was, but how big my wardrobe should be? Because we just used to buying and buying and buying. So shopping is like a never-ending experience. We never stop shopping. So I was like, can we put a number and say like, okay, if you have 50 items in your wardrobe, that would be enough. Or how can we calculate that? And I came up with the thing that is called lifestyle analysis. And through that analysis, you can understand how big your wardrobe should be. So I have an online course and have a lot of students all around the world. And some of my students, they use this Wonder Wardrobe system, and some of them have 95 outfits in their wardrobe. Some of them have 20 outfits in their wardrobe. But in the end, the result is always beautiful. So I'm going to teach you how to do the lifestyle analysis. But first, you need to understand that you shouldn't count your clothes. You should count how many outfits you need. Okay, to do the lifestyle analysis, you just need to go through 3 simple things. So you need to understand what you do in life, what kind of activities you have that you need to dress up for. Then you calculate how many times you actually dress up for each activity. And then you divide that number by the number of times you wear the same outfit. Easy, I'll show you. So here is my lifestyle analysis. So I have all these activities. I have client meetings, I have video tutorial creation, work from home, leisure hobbies, yoga, tennis, and beach time. I'm in Portugal, right? So, so I definitely need outfits for all of these activities. So I calculated, and approximately I need 25 outfits for client meetings, 20 for video tutorial, and so on. And then I approximately decided for myself that for client meetings, I will wear the same outfit 3 times. So I divided 25 by 3, the same with the rest of the activities. And then I get the final numbers. So in the end, I just need 8 outfits for client meetings, 10 outfits for video tutorial creation, and so on. And in the end, I only need 52 outfits in my wardrobe for the next season. And here's actually my wardrobe for winter. This is only clothes I have right now in my wardrobe. That's it. And this is actually the perfect number of outfits that I need and I'm actually able to wear. Yeah, I don't need more. I don't need less. This is the perfect amount for my lifestyle. You can be different, yeah, because you might have more activities or less activities. Your wardrobe can be bigger or smaller. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You decide how big your wardrobe should be. Now, step 2 is adding personal style to your capsule. I'm pretty sure some of you already saw a concept like capsule wardrobes on the internet. It's quite popular at the moment. And most examples are shown in very neutral colors like black, white, and gray because it's very easy to match. Yeah, but I think that the only wardrobe that is going to give you joy is that the one that expresses your personal style, your definition of beauty, your values, your favorite colors, and so on. So it's very important, I think, to add a little bit of personality to your wardrobe. Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly tell you how to add personality to your wardrobe. So definitely there are some things that work, some things that don't work. And of course, things that don't work is copying a style, trend, or a few looks that you saw on Instagram, or spending money on clothes that look great on other people. We all tried that. Maybe it's not the perfect solution. We just have to try to understand what actually we love, because each of us have our own definition of beauty, and that's all right. We don't need to hide under the beauty standards or whatever. We can actually embrace what we love and express it in our wardrobes. And that will make us more happy. I promise. Then, after that, I would just want to show you some examples of wonder wardrobes. So even though we use the same system, the wardrobes look completely different if we add personal style to it. So for example, this summer wardrobe was created in a casual style with dramatic elements. This wardrobe has a classic style with romantic elements. We can see it's completely different. It has different colors. It's more flowy, it's more feminine. Now this capsule was made in a dramatic style with creative elements. And we can definitely see that this is already a different person, right, from before. Or this one was made in a casual style with creative elements. So basically, no matter what style you have, you can definitely create a very versatile and personal wardrobe. Step 3 would be creating a mood board. This is a very fun and creative activity. So what is mood board is basically a collection of different imagery that you like, and that will help you to explore your personal style, what you love. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be only fashion, because beauty is everywhere and we can get inspiration from anything, really. We can include different colors, patterns, architecture styles, art pieces, whatever you think that expresses your definition of beauty. And I just want to show you some examples from my students, what they made. So for example, this is a mood board, and we can see she included some art pieces, a photograph of some old books with cherries, some textures of natural materials, linen, denim, some trees and nature, and we can definitely see that expressed in her wardrobe. Here's another example, completely different, much more expressive, artistic. We can see a lot of patterns, a lot of different arts, also some nature. There is a snake there, I can see. And here's her outfits. And we can also realize that the inspiration came from there, but she could definitely use it and express it in her wardrobe. And that's what makes her wardrobe so unique, so different from everything else we see. Step 4 is picking the right colors for your capsule wardrobe. Well, if you like green, it doesn't mean that you should wear it, right? Of course, there are a lot of different colors we can choose from. But I would say that first thing that you should think of is that what colors you already have in your features, because your hair color, eye color, eyebrows, skin, undertone, they all have different colors, and whatever you wear should complement your natural beauty. Then neutral shades like black, gray, white, camel, they are not for everyone, no matter what fashion magazines tell us, yeah? Okay. And when you create a capsule wardrobe, it's very useful to create a color palette and to kind of a little bit limit yourself with color choices. You can use any colors you like, but a smaller amount. I would say around 12, 15 colors would be enough. We don't need a rainbow, because when you have a rainbow, it's going to be very hard to match clothes together. For example, I love to take my inspiration for colors from art pieces. So for example, we have here Matisse, and I kind of just deconstructed the painting and selected all the colors that I see. I trust Matisse, he thought about colors when he made this painting. So I was like, okay, that's beautiful. And then I tried to find clothes that in these colors. Here it is. So I kind of created a collection, a cohesive collection in these colors. And when I mix all these items, I get a capsule wardrobe like this. So everything matches. So you can try that as well. You can pick your favorite art piece and see how you can implement it in your wardrobe, because maybe some colors you already have in your wardrobe and maybe you just need to add a few more, and then it will be so much more fun, not to only look at it, but also wear it every day. Step 5 will be doing a wardrobe revision. So a wardrobe revision, the main aim of wardrobe revision is actually understand what you have too much of and what is missing. Because sometimes we tend to just buy some things, like some people buy a lot of pants and forget about tops. And then they ended up feeling they have nothing to wear because actually they don't have enough tops to wear. Yes. So it's very useful. And of course, we need to understand what clothes to keep and what clothes we can let go of, because we definitely don't need to keep everything we bought all your life in your closet, right? So with clothes to keep is very easy. Just keep everything you already wear the most and love the most. Very easy. Then we have to understand what to sell, donate, or recycle. And please notice that there is no throwing away, because there are better, more sustainable ways of letting go of your clothes. So you definitely don't need clothes that make you feel bad about yourself. Then I also noticed that a lot of people have a special corner in their wardrobe with clothes that they promise themselves to wear one day when they lose weight or something like this. I call them promise clothes. I promise I will wear it when I lose weight. We really don't need clothes like that. We only need clothes that we can actually wear today, tomorrow, after tomorrow. Yeah. Of course, we don't need to keep everything we have. Sometimes we kind of love some items, but we don't wear them. Maybe we used to wear them, but stopped. You don't have to keep them in your wardrobe. But if you have if it's hard for you to let go, you can just wear it, take a selfie, and a picture definitely takes less space than some little corner in your closet. And the last category, gifts and impulse purchases that don't suit you. We all have those. Just let it go. You don't need them. Step 6 is adding new clothes to your capsule, because we definitely have to be realistic and understand that we can't just stop buying new clothes. At some point, you will still need to buy something new. But you can do it in a smart way. Very important that if you decide to create a capsule wardrobe, then you should start slow. It would be so much easier if you buy only 1 or 3 items per season. Season is 3 months, right? So only 1 to 3 new items. And then when you get used to the system, you can buy more, of course. But first, just start slow. If you buy something, make sure that it matches with everything you already have in your wardrobe. Yeah, so no random items, no items that need another wardrobe, just something that you can actually use and match with what you have. You can easily create 100 outfits from 32 to 35 items, because the beauty of the system is that every top matches every bottom. And when that happens, you get a lot of new outfit options. Here's an example. So if we add just one new shirt and one pair of trousers, we can get 6 new outfits. I love this math, it's so simple. That's the only math I can do. so definitely useful. Now, a lot of people tell me, okay, so if I have a small wardrobe instead of that big random wardrobe, maybe I will be bored very soon with what I have. And my response is always that you can get bored with any type of wardrobe. Of course, you are not protected from the boredom, right? But there are some things that you can do to fight wardrobe boredom. For example, first you need to understand that you can exceed the number of outfits. Yes, so for example, after lifestyle analysis, you decided that you need only 50 outfits. It doesn't matter that it doesn't mean that you need 50 outfits. You can go 55. No one really gonna check, right? You can go 60 outfits. It doesn't matter. It's just the main point is to not to limit yourself, but to have enough for you. Now, another thing that I think is very helpful is this seasonal rotation system. So what does it mean? It means that we create capsules every season. So we have 4 mini wardrobes per year. And we do that not only to fight wardrobe boredom, but also to prolong the life of our clothes. So how it works? Every season, for example, now the spring will come very soon. So it's the perfect time to actually try a capsule wardrobe. So you take everything you have and you try mixing and matching what you have and try to create that perfect amount that you calculated during the lifestyle analysis. And everything else left that didn't fit to your capsule wardrobe, you just store away until next season. You don't need to have everything in your wardrobe, because when you have everything in your wardrobe, it will create an illusion of having a lot of clothes. But when you can't find what to wear, it's going to give you anxiety, it's going to give you a choice fatigue, and who wants that? Fashion is not supposed to do that. Fashion is for fun, right? So just take whatever you don't need and store it away. Next season, take everything out, mix and match again, create a new capsule. And then at some point, you will have so much fun because you will have some new purchases that you never mixed with some old purchases. So you will always have this creative process of creating new exciting outfits for you without buying too much. Okay, and another one, just remember that fast fashion always goes out of fashion. That's why it's called fast fashion. And if you have money, it's better, of course, to buy from sustainable brands, from new, small, sustainable brands that do things differently. If you can't afford that, there are a lot of different ways. You can buy secondhand, and there are clothes that last longer, they have better quality. If you can't do that, you can buy from any stores, really, because the main point for us consumers to be sustainable is to wear our clothes longer, to stop over-consuming, right? And even if you already have a lot of fast fashion in your wardrobe, don't feel guilty, because guilt will lead you nowhere, right? Just better concentrate on your future purchases and try to do better. Yes, and of course, in the end, don't forget to have some fun and enjoy your capsule wardrobes and be proud of it. Then, I think that this is very important, is that when we are happy with what we wear, others will feel it. When we are confident, when we do not pretend to be someone else and we just being ourselves, we're comfortable, we're confident, people definitely will notice, and they will ask you questions like, how did you get here to this point? And then just please be generous and share the concept of capsule wardrobes. Don't keep it secret, okay? Tell everyone, because it's definitely a system that will help you not only enjoy your clothes for longer, it will give you more happiness, confidence, it will save you a lot of money because everything matches and everything you buy matches everything else, right? And by that, I think is the way we can actually create better culture and enjoy fashion more. Thank you.
Thank you.